What's good, everybody? Welcome to the first reaction for Power Book 2, Season 2, Episode 8. I'm live on location. I had some things to do this weekend. I'm not at home with my usual setup, but I didn't want to let everybody hanging. I normally am here, so I made sure I'm still here. Bring it to you raw. Nothing but a light, my laptop, and my camera to give you my first reaction on this episode. First off, I want to give a shout out to all my dope ass members to this channel and Discord. Every weekend we watch the episode deep as hell, and the conversations after and before each episode is fire. Is lit. We may not all agree, but it is dope hearing from everybody, talking about the episode, sharing our thoughts, ideas, laughing, joking. Shout out to all them Discord members. I appreciate all of y'all. Anybody whose name you see in green more than likely was there with us. So thank you all for being there and being down and being great. I appreciate y'all. And let's get into my first reaction of watching the episode. First off, I didn't think I was going to be able to see it because where I'm at is an hour different from where I'm normally, and I didn't know if I'd be able to see it at midnight, but I was able to still see it, so that was good. All right. Let me try to get to some of these comments before I lay it on y'all what I think. I'm going to try to be nice because I know a lot of y'all love this show. You can see no wrong. I'm not trying to nitpick. I'm not. I like the show. I do. I do like the show. But some things just don't add up to me. And to me, like if you're making up the show, you making it up. Some things didn't have to go that way. But again, who the hell am I? I ain't nobody. And I get it. And that's fine. I'm not even like I'm not nobody. So I mean, they'll have to listen to me, right? So anyway, let me get to some of these comments. Shout out to protagonists on Twitch. Thank you for watching on Twitch. I appreciate you showing love from Boston, MA. Zeke's facial expressions kill me. I didn't lie. I didn't lie. First of all, how Zeke didn't know his real birth date. So when he was in kindergarten at 5 years old, he thought he was 1. I won. No, you 5. No, I'm not. I was a 1. I 1 years old. They really made Zeke really slow. Really slow. This dude didn't know. Let me get to some of these guys. Let me get to some of these comments, man. I the 1. How old are you? This many? They like, yeah, you forgot to put the rest of your fingers up. I this many. I this many. You want to play some basketball? I this many. He was 10 years old. He thought he was 5. I was a 5. I this many. I this many. No, wait a minute. I'm not this many. I'm this many. Let me see, man. This is funny to me. Let me go up to a couple comments that I missed. A bunch of people was in here. Shout out to 90 people already in here in the first 4 minutes of the chat of the stream. Salute. What's up, Ace? Leela Renee checking in on Facebook. Good early morning, Jay. Everybody in the chat. What's up? What's up? Gina, Miss Crafty, what's good? Hey, Karen, how you doing? William Lawrence, you said, bruh, we here all wrong with the big death. Bruh, we were all wrong with the big death. My bad. Yeah. And was that really a big death to y'all? Because I didn't think so. But anyway, also, I did make a video about Monet possibly getting in trouble with Lorenzo and maybe getting killed. And I said, when he find out, he'll be done with her. He didn't kill her, but he said, I think it's time for you to leave. You have to leave the casa. And this is for la raza. Anyway, all right, man. There's so many comments coming. Let me go ahead and catch up with what is so many comments. All right. Eric Iverson, thank you for the super chat. I definitely appreciate it. I'm on location, putting in the work for everybody. You said, I know this is old, but after that scene with Tariq, the power attorney, I now do believe Ghost is alive. Because it's just so perfect. Ghost thought of every single thing in the world, right? Oh, by the way, your daddy predicted this. Who was Ghost? Mr. Cleo? Ghost was Mr. Cleo. You know what I'm saying? He thought of every damn thing, boy. Steve, I definitely agree with you. Diana was the star of the episode. Definitely. The best part, let's start with the good. The best part of this episode was Diana dropping all them Fifth Ward bees on them. She dropped spilled all the tea, soup, everything on that table when she let it be known that Kane had that booger sugar spilt, swat people the switcheroo with the booger sugar, that Drew still loved backpacking on Mount Everett, climbing that peak, getting to the mountaintop of Mount Everett. We saw that she also told about, Monet and Dante, and that Dante is Zeke's daddy. And all we saw Lorenzo is, why? No, huh? No, I thought I raised you better than that. You like it, the black guys? You too? You both like it, the black guys? Ay, Dios mío. Both his main ladies is both with the black guy. Do you like it to be with the black guy with the cool talk, huh? Do you think that you leave it, Papi, with the black guy? Oh, no, you don't do this. Who is Dante, huh? Another black guy with the cool walk, huh? And the cool talk, huh? No, but I said he gonna look stupid, and he did. You know what I'm saying? He found it out too much at once. She did spilled everything on him. Danielle, thank you. So that was crazy. Kev SD on Facebook. You say use protagonist from Twitch, just supporting a fellow YouTube star as much as I can. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know about I'm a star though, but I'm trying to do what I can. So Everett is still with us. So Everett is still with us? I thought you were done climbing the mountain top. Huh? Anyway, so that was definitely the best part of the episode. And let me think. Another part of the episode that was good is when Davis tore Carrie apart on the stand. Now she was dumb for taking the stand and getting tricked by Tariq to take herself on the stand. She should have known she was gonna get chewed up like you know what I'm saying, chewing tobacco and spit out. Big league chew. She sure got taken out real easy, left looking stupid. I see why she ain't a prosecutor no more. She ain't got no quick thinking skills at all. And that was the end of her. So I think that was a dope, part to it. And those were the best two parts to me of this episode, with the first reaction. All right. So, yeah, she definitely got slaughtered on the stand. She was looking bloody. All right, you like that big league chew? She took the L, but she didn't do it for Lauren. You could tell she was shocked and surprised. She wasn't prepared that Davis would do that. She did try to take the stand to protect Lauren, but she didn't plan on getting shredded. She got shredded. All right. Let's get to a couple things that was bad. First, this was bad, not the ugly. I'm gonna do the good, the bad, the ugly, and then I'll give you my review for the first reaction, my Mosco. So the bad, okay. How coincidental was it that the moment Sachs was nailing old girl, that she was able to call Carrie in the class while she in there with Tariq and leave? And Tariq knew that while she was on the phone, that if he left, what was that a coincidence that they would all meet up in Lauren's room? They all able to just get in her room? She don't lock the doors? I don't know, man. Whatever. So Tariq was able to run game on her and trick her into getting on the stand. All right, I guess. So that's why I say that wasn't all that. It was kind of bad, but I guess, he trying to be Ghost. So I guess that's their way of trying to make him out to be the manipulator. What else happened this episode that happened? Tariq's plan. Just the fact of him coming up with this plan, and Kane and Monet talking about they need Tariq because they need the money. Everybody need this money. And how much drugs is being sold at this school is a lot of drugs. I mean, they make more money than the Carter and Nino Brown. I mean, they got high turnover rate at this Ivy League school. These kids, boy, you would think they was at Eastside High. The amount of stuff they doing up in there, like what? So I don't know. Some people say Tariq is 3 steps ahead. Okay, I guess. Long live Ghosts. Yeah, that's another thing. It was good, but it was very coincidental that Ghost thought of everything. So Yaz is to be adopted if the family was all killed or locked up, and she's supposed to be having her record sealed and name changed to protect her. How did he figure all this out? He's thought of everything, which I know somebody said, I think it was Steve, that said that's why, was it Steve that said that's why Ghost is still alive? Because he basically thought of everything. I mean, he's a genius. He had all of this planned out, but he didn't know to get security at Club Truth. He gonna turn all the lights off by himself, but he can plan all every little aspect out. Okay. I guess Ghost was a thinker and he was a smart dude. So I guess. All right, what else, man? Like I say, this is the first reaction. I'm on location right now. I don't normally have all the stuff together that I normally have. I'm definitely trying to remember. We did talk a lot about this in Discord. Let me see. Bap, you said, why wouldn't he think of that thought? He's a drug dealer, and if his family is out, Yaz is a target. Well, I mean, if your family is out, chances are she would have been out too. What make you think that your family could get killed, but she wouldn't? I mean, if they killed Tasha and they killed Tariq, why would they leave her as a witness? So, I mean, I don't know. He thought of everything. He living with Uncle Gabe. Another thing, they got Tariq as a genius. So Tariq was able to mastermind a plan to get Mecca. He couldn't even go to Mecca's house without getting caught and beat up. But now he knows how to put together a plan to rob this dude. You couldn't even go and follow him correctly. You couldn't even go and do what Monet asked you to do without getting your ass beat. But now you know how to put together a plan like a genius mastermind, as if he's put together heist before. So, I mean, it's Ocean's 11. And the people that you use to put the heist together is Braden, really. Effie, really. Kane and Monet, how could you even trust them? They could have did their part and then kept the money and the drugs and not gave you anything. Then what? I don't know. They took... I don't know, man. Tariq came up with that elaborate plan overnight. That was real quick. That was real quick. I mean, I know a lot of people say they was entertained and this and that or whatever. Great. I'm happy you was entertained. It wasn't the worst. I wasn't tormented. It was cool. But some things that happen, if we're supposed to be watching something, I just don't see some of the things happening that way. So let's say, what's up with how did Kane get from the warehouse to Mecca's house with in the same amount of time as catching Drew? And then he's able to talk to Chef Def, and Drew was able to sneak behind him. Oh, man. That was something, right? What you mean I'm doing too much, Betty Bailey? I think you're doing too little. I think this is one of my things, man. I think for people that may not have any experience with any of this type of stuff, not that I'm a killer, I'm not, and no, I wasn't no Nino Brown or no big time drug dealer or doing all of that stuff. But from my little experience that I have, some of this stuff don't work that way, and it's comical to me. Now, you know, maybe some people don't notice or see that stuff. That's great. But you know, some of this stuff, you know, I just think like, why they do it that way? It could have had the same end results, just do it just a little different. You know, for example, was it better that Drew and Guap choked each other out till they bust a blood vessel down the middle of their head? Or would it have been just as good if Drew would have just shot him? I don't know. I think I would have got the same effect if he would have just took him out. But they did the little choked each other's chickens on the steps. I mean, that was funny to me. I don't know, man. And all right, here's another thing. So we was talking in Discord, right? They're saying that Mecca killed Chef Def to isolate Kane because he knows it's Kane that set him up. I'm asking this question: why? That's like Ghost killing Tommy because he knew Dre was setting him up. Why kill Tommy? If that's your day one and you know Dre is trying to come for you, why kill Tommy? Now we can, say, well, we don't know the backstory, which we don't know all the backstory. But from what we know, Chef Def has killed for him without hesitation. They have served in the military before, and they've been boys. So if you know Kane is the one that's probably hitting you up, why kill Chef Def? Why do that? I don't know. Anybody? I'm looking in the comments. Somebody let me know. Why, you know what I'm saying? He killed Chef Def. You know? How does that help? So he loved Nene. That's fine. Why did you kill Chef Def? So he didn't offer son. So I'm saying he didn't have to kill Cain. He didn't kill Cain. Why kill Chef Def? You could have just made it and try to say, well, we killed all the GTG. You know what I'm saying? Cain didn't say, I think he the inside man or somebody the inside man. It was no reason to kill him. You know what I'm saying? Cain didn't tell him, hey, I think it was him. I saw this, I saw that. It was no point. That's all I'm saying. What if he ain't dead? He made his head into a Pez dispenser. If he ain't dead, we need to call him Ghost. Shoot. This dude turned into a Pez dispenser. Chef was questioning him too much. Chef didn't say nothing. He was snapping on Chef. Chef wasn't questioning him. He said, I think it's the mole. He like, what do you mean? What mole? You know, it was no reason. That's all I'm saying, man. Was that making the episode the worst episode? No. But a few things happened, and you know, I mean, if that's your right-hand man, he been with you in war. That's where you all met. He's a killer. He's one of your goons, slicing dude up at the drop of a dime. Just gave him the look, and he knew what to do. Now he's expendable. I don't know, man. I just think, you know, he faked his death. I don't know, man. It is what it is, man. I don't know. Like I said, was that something that made or break the episode? No. There's just a few things that just added up that I was like, what? Like, how did Braden get into that building and they don't know who Braden is? I mean, he didn't already put the fear in Cain, but obviously he ain't put enough fear in Cain because Cain was willing to test him and rob him, which I'm going to get into that. Jacob Jennings. Zeke 24. He thought he was 19, though. So he was 20 years old and he was in high school and thought he was 16. When he was, this is the thing. How many of you all can remember when you was in first grade or kindergarten? Did you think you was 1 year old? And let alone Monet is a genius. I mean, she's able to get fake birth certificates. Monet was able to get fake birth certificates, y'all. You know what I mean? Fake social security number. You know, Unique is way better overall as a leader, but Mecca is older and more, I don't know, man. They both have their flaws, but at least Unique's flaws seem like a more realistic flaws, and we don't really understand what's going on with Mecca. So he's doing all this for love, for a 20-something-year-old Love Jones and his son. I guess. Kendall, you said a lot of things didn't make sense this episode. This episode was something else. Shout out to the 287 people watching live right now. I appreciate all of y'all. And matter of fact, I forgot to do this earlier the other night. Hold on. Oh shit. Hold up. All right. I'm going to do a special giveaway. All right. Hold on. I'm going to do a Cash App giveaway. Hold on. All right. I'm going to do a Cash App giveaway, y'all. All right. All you have to do, this is how I'm going to start doing all my raffles. If you're new to my channel, you only got to subscribe to the channel, and you have to put in the comments hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS, and you automatically enter. Okay? And I'm going to show you. And then you're automatically entered into this raffle for the Cash App. You don't have to guess a number. You don't have to do any of that. Let's see. How many of y'all put hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS? Put in hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS, and it'll start showing live. You can see all the entries. Everybody, we got 300 people. All you got to do is put hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS in the comments. You automatically enter into the raffle $25 Cash App giveaway to the winner. And I'm going to do it live on the screen. It automatically selects the winner. Hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. You get to enter it into the $25 free money. Don't put hashtag J. Hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. Put it in there, and you could get a free $25. So, let's get along with this. I'll leave this up here on the screen for anybody that may forget. Hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. Don't forget to put the hashtag in front. Okay, I see some people forgot that. Some people put the $. Some people put other stuff. Whatever the case, that's fine. Anyway, you need to put this though. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, a lot of this stuff, like how did Kane and them. We just saw the other episode, last episode, Mecca soldiers, they surgical. They came through with the beams, that they took out the whole crew. And these people was like, these men didn't even have a chance to breathe, didn't even get a shot off. But the GTG could take them out with handguns, with pistols, and take out his crew guarded in the hangar. And the thing with the chef is that we already know that Kane is affiliated with GTG. He brought Little Guap to Mecca's house while he was recording it. That's a red flag if I'm Mecca. You know what I'm saying? Kane was in Mecca's hangar looking in that airplane and saw dope and all his stash. You know what I'm saying? Danielle said he had the weakest members of his crew guarded the stash. I know, right? So you're going to have the weakest men that work for you guard all your money and dope. So you should have even more powerful people at the hangar. That's your, you know what I'm saying, honeypot. Anyway, then Kane said in the damn apartment, this power outage is like some stuff I did to the GTG. So they using your playbook. And we already know that Tariq came there right after Kane came there. So, I mean, I just think that that was just something else, man. Nia Johnson, this is another great point about the episode. I'm not a law expert, but in reality, I don't think Davis would have been able to get away with including himself as one of the few men who slept with Carrie during the cross-examination. I'm not a law expert either, I agree with you, but I'm not sure. We got 312 people right here watching now. Anybody know anything about the answer to this question? Let me know. Also, shout out to brother Ray. Let's break that like record. I appreciate it. I'm not able to see how many likes it is right now because I'm not at home with my regular setup. So how many likes do we have right now? Somebody let me know. Let's see. Did he know? Okay. Kareem. We got 120 likes. That's what's up. Let's get up to 200 likes. That definitely would break the record. Somebody says, and I hate to hear this, none against you, Jay Boogie, but this is the worst excuse to me. And I'll tell you why this is the worst excuse to me. Because you say, this is real, this is TV, not real life. That makes it worse to me because how many people can write out how their real life goes? When you're making something up out of thin air, this isn't real. They're making it up. You didn't have to write that. You didn't have to have things go certain ways. You could choose to make it do whatever you want to do. They can make Tariq fly like Neo if they wanted to. I mean, it need to make sense. I'm just saying. I think things are better when you're looking at TV shows because you can make it up. It's not real. So I don't know. I think that TV is normally better than real life, which is why we watch TV and movies because it's more entertaining than real life most of the time. And was this episode entertaining? It was entertaining. Was it the best? Not to me. But you know, one journey, that's another point. Although that was kind of realistic, but I don't know how realistic it was with them. What one journey said is, you can have my cookies, but don't kiss me. Basically alluding to when Sax was tapping that with that baloney pony, and when he tried to kiss her, she wasn't trying to have that. Now, it is a lot of people that look at kissing as being more intimate than actual sex. And I have come across something like that before, to just keep it simple. But it seemed like Sax and her were like exclusive from what we know. We never seen Sax with anybody else before. We don't know of her being with anybody else. So I don't know. I think that just seemed a little forced. So you know, it is what it is. But I thought that they was exclusive already. Now she talking about don't kiss me. I thought they was in a relationship. How many of y'all thought they was in a relationship? Desserts by Natalie Godbolt. Them desserts, I have to try some of them desserts out. I know I need to not, though. I done got so fat. You say, sorry, love the power universe, but the writers be reaching. I love the power universe too. I like the show. I don't be trying to be a jerk or a troll or be nitpicking, or people say, oh, you doing? How can I not? I can't turn my brain. I can't not know what I know. I don't know everything, and I don't even think I know a lot. But I don't see myself in a certain light like that. But I do think some stuff is kind of far-fetched. If a person is able to watch it and they don't see that, great. More power to you. Great. Kareem Spirit Works. I'm having a hard time understanding. What you having a hard time understanding? Courtney Williams. Even with the birth certificate, ain't no way. The only way that I see that birth certificate and he not knowing his age is if it was 1 year off. 4 years off? That's a lot when you're talking about the younger years of your life. If a person's 23, or 27, that's still a difference. But maybe it ain't the biggest. Or if you 30 and 34, you 40 or 44, when you 1 or 5, or you 5 or 9, I don't know, man. That's a good one. Yeah. Thank you, Kendall. I appreciate it. Let's see. Don't forget to hit that like. I appreciate everybody that came in. We got 313 people in the building watching. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Kareem, can someone tell you what's going on? Oh, man. All right. You say, dang, you tough, Jay. What'd it take to get a 9 out of 10 in your book? You're telling me this episode was a 9 out of 10? Really? I mean, if y'all watch me all the time, I said episode 5 was a 9. Episode 5 was a 9. It didn't have a lot of errors or mistakes. You don't have to try to do sensational stuff all the time. We saw Tariq prove that he don't know how to put a plan together. He got beat up trying to follow dude. And then he got able to be, what's his name? Frank Ocean. Ocean's foe. I don't know, man. You say you confused about the birthday? Yeah, so is Zeke. Wait a minute, I didn't lie. He is 19. He think he's 19 years old. Hey, support. I'm not at home, man. I'm on the road right now, man. I'm out of town. Let's see. All right. Let's talk about Carrie getting killed right quick. Sir Classic said, anytime main characters get killed, it's a good episode. How many of you all watching think that Carrie Milgram is a main character? Put a 1C if you believe Carrie is a main character. Put a 2C if you think Patty draws. Now, put a 2C if you think Carrie is not a main character. Professor She's got to have it. Me personally, I think she's not a main character. I think that she's a supporting character. All right, let me go ahead and catch up with some of these comments. Also, if you all are wondering, make sure you hit the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS to be entered into the $25 Cash App giveaway. All right. Let me catch up. I see some of y'all laughing at some stuff. I'm so far behind, I didn't even know what I said. I'm going to go ahead and catch up to what y'all saying to the 1C, 2C. Let's go right up here. Let's see. Freaky Zeke. We got protagonist says she may. NBA fan, nope. Support, nope. We got one. A lot of you all think she a main character, huh? She wasn't a main character. I say she's a supporting character. She's a supporting character. I say the only main characters in this show is Tariq, Monet, and I mean, you can probably say Kane, but Kane is more a supporting character as well. I think Kane, Carrie, Method Man, I think they more supporting characters, you know. Um, but I think that with Carrie dead, the show will go on without missing a beat. She's very beautiful, and a lot of people like watching her on the screen. I ain't gonna lie, she's a beautiful woman and stuff. But I mean, that class stuff was played out. Now, do I think she should have died? No. Some people in the Discord was saying they think Monet killed her. I do not think Monet killed her. How could Monet pick that woman up and hang her? And if Monet held her at gunpoint and said, either hang yourself or I'm gonna kill you, why would you hang yourself? You could just be like, well, shoot me then. Either way, I'm dead. What's the point? Would you make it easier for them to get away with it? You gonna have to shoot me. I ain't about to commit suicide, especially if you believe in God. Then that they say committing suicide, that's an automatic trip to the basement. And I ain't talking about Rap City. So so I don't know. You just shoot me then. Do your job. Do what you gotta do. Speaking of shoot, that's what Drew should have did with Lil Guap before they choked each other's chicken. Anyway, let's see. Let me get this some more. How many of y'all think Monet killed Carrie? Put a 1 MC if you think Monet killed Carrie. Put a 2 MC if you think that Monet did not kill Carrie. You say, what's my live stream record? How many people have you had on live at once? I don't remember the exact amount, but I've had like around 600 live at one time before. So that's about my live stream record, give or take. It's been a while, but actually I think I had more than that when I was streaming like the NBA All-Star game, and then when I did a stream on boxing one time. But as far as doing power, I don't know. I don't keep the record books. But let's see. If I was thinking about doing I don't know what my record is for a live stream. To be honest, I don't want to just say a number and make it up. But for power, I know 300. In the 300s, I've had people before a lot of times for first reaction. First reaction, I'm one of the first people that I ever saw doing it this time of the night. Now I know more people are starting to do it, so I mean, it is what it is. But I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. See, we got a bunch of people that think Monet killed her, huh? So y'all think Monet picked her up? Monet picked her up and hung her? How does she do this, y'all? Somebody give me a theory that makes sense. All I ask is for things to make sense. I'm not a genius. I'm not Stephen Hawking. I don't know everything. Just make it make sense. That's all. How did Monet hang her or make her hang herself? How did she do it? I see a few ones. Barika, what's up, girl? She said, no. One Journey, no. Got a few for Mecca TV. Somebody tell me, how in the world did Monet make this woman hang? Monet did say Zeke will never come back to her as long as Carrie is around, which made me believe. That's a great point, Mystique. I'm glad you brought that up. She said that, and then they cut the screen, which made me believe she was going to shoot her. When we was watching in Discord, I said she going to shoot her. But when Zeke came, we saw that she was hanging. So how did you make her hang? Monet picked her up, put the rope around her, and then kicked the chair out from under her, and she just stood and did all of that? She didn't fight for her life? Or Monet held a gun on her and said, hang yourself or I'm going to shoot you? Well, either way, you're dead. Why make it easier for somebody? Why go the painful route and sit there and choke and strangle to death? Let me get to, the door was open afterwards. That's a good point. John Tell Mason, that is a good point. I did notice that, and I was thinking about that. The only thing I was thinking is either she went and opened the door and left it open so somebody can find her body, or Mary left it open and she didn't close it. But then that's a good point that the writers, I guess we'll see. We did see in the previews for the next episode that they will show her alive. So we don't know exactly what, but she is in the next episode. Zeke fingerprints is on her door, and he was texting her before she died, which now makes it look like when Professor Whiteman finds out, Zeke killed his co-conspirator. If anything, that made it look like Zeke murdered her. So if Mary J did that, she set Zeke up to be killed. She set Zeke up to be killed. I don't know. One Journey, Detroit was talking about this in Discord. One Journey, I'm waiting on you to join Discord. But anyway, Detroit, I give it to you. If I get in trouble, I'm gonna call your ass. You got some excuses, boy. But anyway, you said shame can cause people to take their life, mental distress, or depression. He that is without sin, throw the stone. Okay, that is all true. But I personally don't think she had to do it. She could have got another job and moved on. Now, what is true, and Detroit brought it up, I did know this, but he brought it up, which is true. I give him credit. That's probably what most people say about a person that take their life. They didn't have to. They could have did this. They could have did that. That's true. And I do agree with that. Most people that go through depression and hard times in life and decide not to talk to people or cut people off or do something drastic, more than likely 9 times out of 10, they did not have to do that. That is true. And maybe they thought they did and they didn't, which is true. I just think she should have quit that damn job a long time ago and moved on with her life. But, you know, it is what it is. I guess with that, you can always say that person didn't have to do it. They chose to do it. They had other options, whatever the case. And, you know, it is what it is. Move this way. So I give, you know, that is true. So I don't know, man. Let's see. 2020, wow. You said, yo, Guap didn't stand a chance. We all know Lil bro like it rough. Hey, that's funny. You know, he wanted to kill Guap. How are they going to choke each other out like that? I just don't think that was. I think he should have shot him. He shouldn't have. Why he did it the way he did it. And they didn't find Guap's body in Mecca's building. What, he threw him in the rubbish? So when they empty out the rubbish, when they empty out the rubbish, I guess they won't find the little Guap in the garbage, huh? Find a Guap of garbage in there. Man, y'all got a Guap of garbage on deck at this building. Let me get some juice. They go a Guapa juice right here. Let me pour some Guapa juice. Well, y'all got a Guap full of garbage on deck, y'all. Nah, but man. All right, let me give this a rating for this episode. And let me explain my ratings. Let me get to some of these comments right quick. Hey, Monet is really a vampire. I think Carrie committed suicide too. She choked her out, then hung her. So how did she hang her? She picked her up. She wrapped the curtain around her neck or a rope around. We don't know what's around her neck. So she wrapped something around her neck. Then what? Picked her up on her shoulder, got in the chair, tied it around the thing while she's on her shoulder, picked her up, put on the shoulder, stood up in the chair while she's on her shoulder, tied a rope around her, pull her up. All right. I guess. You almost made me spit up a guapa juice up in here. Some say Lauren did it. The door was open though. See, that is true. Now maybe she opened the door. Maybe she ain't want to be in there stinking and body decomposed hanging from the rafters. Maybe she wanted somebody to find her. I don't know. But that is a good point. I will say that. The door left open is something. That's the thing that make people think. And I get it. Ray, what's up, brother? Appreciate the super chat, man. Salute, brother. Thanks, brother. This doesn't make sense to me, though. It's power. It doesn't have to make sense. That's the beauty of it. So what? What does that mean? Because it's the power universe is dumb? I don't know. I like the show. I like to hold it to a high standard. I think it should make sense. Why not? You're making it up. You're writing a show, making it up. Why not make sense? These people are writers. They're paid to do their job. They went to school or did whatever. I mean, why would it not make sense? I don't know. I don't agree with that, but that's my opinion. I think it should make sense. You're making it up. Why not? Anyway, I don't think she lost everything. She still had her freedom. She still had her health. She still could go to work at another school. Why could she not work at another school? She didn't get fired. She didn't get fired. She could have went and resigned. She didn't get fired yet. She could have went and resigned the next day. That's it. And she didn't lose everything. So I don't know. I'm behind on the comments. Let me catch up. I'm way behind. I'm at 2 a.m. on the comments, and it is 2:07. I know that's just 7 minutes, but there's so many comments come in. I do know on average, I get between 700 to over 1,000 comments in 1 hour live stream. In 1 hour live stream, 700 to 1,000 comments. So it's like 20 or more comments a minute. So I try to get to them rubbish. Try to get to as many as I can. Don't forget to put hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS to be entered into my $25 Cash App giveaway that I'm gonna do tonight. Yeah, they left her hanging from the rafters like Zeke's jersey. Instead of retiring Zeke's jersey, they retired his old piece of cootie cat. We gonna hang this cootie cat from the rafters, you know what I'm saying? We gonna retire this. Instead of retiring one of his little grammar school jerseys when he was 5 years old, he was dominating. When he was 10, he was dominating first grade at the basketball court. They thought he was Bobo. They like, this kid is amazing. This is Bobo. This is Manute Bow's son, man. He's gonna be amazing. Let's see. All right, I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm gonna skip to where we was. Bobo. Speaking of Bobo, the damn Pistons stupid. They should have took that trade for Bobo. Bobo got game. They gonna void it out. Yeah, that's messed up. Zeke went from lottery pick to vet minimum. We thought you was the dopest 19. Now we think you the 24-year-old that's just a dope. You went from a dope 19-year-old to a 24-year-old dope overnight. I didn't lie though. I did think I was 19. I is 19. And he was still struggling and do that schoolwork. He should have had all A's his whole life. He was in kindergarten when he was 10, and he couldn't pay. He didn't. So wait a minute. He was 9 years old or 10 years old in kindergarten, and he couldn't pass his school classes. He wasn't able to do good in school. When he was in first grade, he was 10 years old doing 5-year-old work, and he thought school is hard. I don't know my color. I just A, B, Z, D, Z, key, freaky, E. I don't know, man. Whatever. All right. Diana was dope, man. Diana is my favorite character on this show. I love Diana on this show. She's the star, breakout star this season to me. He's slow like Mo. The wardrobe and visuals. Jet Set Turner. You watch my show, I take it, because you remember that's one of my ratings. All right, let me get to the ratings. It's already almost an hour into it. Y'all got so many great comments. Y'all like making me laugh over here. A, B, Z, D. How the hell he don't know what he doing, man? How old are you? This many. Anyway, man. I don't want to mess up y'all entertainment, man. All right. You say you subscribe with the notification bell lit. Thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely. All right. Let me get this one comment right quick. You say, how the hell will Zeke be able to pick up an NBA playbook? Man, this is complicated. Hey, where Tariq? Tariq, tell me to play. Help me. Hey, damn, Jocelyn, you get this episode of 5. I ain't gonna say it's that bad, but it definitely is something else. All right, let me go ahead and give this a rating. So for those that are new to the channel, shout out to 352 people watching live right now this early morning. I appreciate all of y'all for watching my first reaction. I'm on the road right now, and I'm not at my usual setup, so I appreciate y'all for coming through. And to show my appreciation, not only am I here working, but I'm going to do a $25 Cash App giveaway live. All you have to do is, of course, subscribe. Give your brother a thumbs up. I definitely appreciate it. And put in the comments, hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. That's it. Hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS if you haven't already. And let's see how many we got so far. What's that say? 80 people. Out of 350 people, we got 80 people entered. Come on, let's get more people involved. Y'all making it easy for these people to win this money. I mean, I know you ain't gonna get rich. $25, I know ain't nothing to you big ballers out there. Y'all big ballers like Tariq or whatever. You know, y'all need to move weight. Y'all moving them packs, but I get it. But hey, we'll see what's up. You get you some Uber Eats or something, you know. All right. Let me do this rating, and after the rating, I'm going to do the raffle. This is also a new way that I found out how to do the raffle. Earlier this week, I was trying to figure out ways to improve the stream. I got a couple things that I'm going to start doing. I did change the color on here, but that wasn't that complicated. But I do have a better way to do the raffle instead of the numbers and holding up the phone. This I could do live for everybody to see. And I got a couple other things that I'm working on to do. So I appreciate y'all. I try to make my show better and keep, you know, expanding. And I appreciate all y'all for rocking with me. And I definitely appreciate all the members of this channel in the Discord. Boy, if y'all ain't in the Discord, I know y'all think I'm just saying this. Y'all really missing out. Shout out to Ray, brother Ray. Well, Ray joining the boom boom room. Ray Negron, new into the channel Discord. He been rocking with this channel for years, supporting me and Patreon. I appreciate you. He joined Discord, and he been having a good time in the conversations. He thought I was just making some of this up, probably, that we be in there. They was in there having a good discussion about battle rap, everything. So y'all definitely made me feel old because I don't know nothing about no damn battle rap. But y'all did make it sound interesting. I ain't gonna lie. But shout out to Ray coming through, getting to see what I was telling people. So I definitely appreciate all the members to the channel. I'm going to put the link if you all want to join. And we watch this episode. Every weekend we watch Power. We talk about it first before I go live. And, you know, we watch other stuff too. But definitely had a good time. We conversate before, after. And then, you know, sometimes we just hook up during the middle of the week and be talking about all kind of stuff. I just put the link in the comments, the live comments. So if you want to join the channel, definitely come on through. I definitely appreciate it. Make sure you a Tommy Egan or higher. If you were running like Tariq, I appreciate you being part of this organization. But you can't get all up into the, you know what I'm saying, upper echelon just yet. All right. All right. Now, let's see. Where's my little thing to put up here for y'all for the score? Let me find it. Hold on. They done changed up some stuff over here. What in the world? See, they made an update. And where's my... Okay, here it is. They collapsed my thing. All right, here it is. So this is my score that I do for the episode. I know a lot of people like to score episodes, movies, whatever. This is my score, the Mosco. All right. I got 4 simple categories. You could get a top score of 25 in each category, which will give a total of 100. If you want to round it down to a score between 1 and 10, all you got to do is take off a 0. So if I say it's a 70, You take off a 0, it's a 7. Simple enough. Visuals and cinematography. Okay, the visuals, cinematography, the cameras they use, the locations that they always have good locations. They always use good cameras. They're not using cameras from The Young and the Restless and soap opera or cheesy cameras. They use state-of-the-art cameras. They're using good locations. The hangar where Mecca is with those cars, the airplanes, that's dope. Mecca's penthouse is dope. The courtroom, all of that stuff looks authentic. I give the visuals and cinematography a 20. Okay, out of 25, a 20. Storyline and plot. I should move this down to 4 on the list because that's always it ain't the most important, but on this is starting to hurt. The storyline and plot for this episode was not the best. The scenes with Diana laying down all the facts was great, even though she did, come through with the hammer and put everybody on blast. The storyline, that was dope when Diana did that. I do like when Davis tore Carrie apart on the stand. It showed that he is supposed to be a talented lawyer. He did come with Tariq correct in the hallway, like, hey, where's my money though? You don't come with my money, you go have a public defender getting ready to walk you into 25 years to life up in this piece. Tariq came with that little wedding ring. He had that rock he always had his eye on. Anyway, a couple things didn't make sense to me. Zeke don't understand how old he was. Never crossed his mind that when he was in kindergarten, he was 9 years old. He thought he was 5. Or when he was in first grade, he thought he was 6 when he was 10 and all this. Okay, let's get to how Tariq put together a plan to rob Mecca and take out his whole crew when we just saw these are some thoroughbred surgical people up in here, some goons, but he got people that's goofballs that could get taken out by dope boy, corner boys, the GTG gang is taking out military dudes with handguns when they got rifles. You know what I'm saying? And Mecca didn't have any clue what's going on. He talking about he going hunting. But you know what he hunting? Wabbit? He don't know what the hell he doing. He killed his right-hand man, Chef Def. Why? What? Because he trying to corner in Kane? Corner Kane? You can still do that. You didn't need to kill him. So I don't know. What's up with Carrie? Who killed her? We don't know yet, but the door was open. Did Monet say this and leave and do? It's a couple things that didn't add up to me. It didn't ruin the show, but it did mess up the flow. And they're making this up. They didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. So I don't know. I would give this episode storyline and plot woo. Again, this is first reaction. But I'm gonna have to give this maybe, I want to say a 10. I do kind of want to say a 10 for this storyline and plot for this episode. But the Diana and the Method Man really made this good. And then you see how Monet is searching her room, but Diana searched her room, but she kept in the Bible in a Gucci box a picture of Zeke and all this information, but nobody, I don't know, man. They both nosy as hell going through each other's stuff. She mad she found condoms. What would you rather find? Condoms or used, pregnancy test? I'd rather find condoms than a bunch of used pregnancy tests or used condoms. I'm going to give this episode, if I'm being generous, Diana's scene was so fire, man. the best I could give this plot and storyline, the very best I could give this is a 15. The very best. I really want to give it a 10, so I'm going to meet it in the middle with a 12. So I'm going to give it a 12. All right. But I want to give it a 10. The very best I could give it is a 15. I'm going to give it a 12. Special effects and makeup, as well as wardrobe. I just don't have enough room to write all of that right there and make it fit. If I put the special effects, wardrobe, and everything, Power does make good special effects. They do have good wardrobe. Everybody always dressed perfect. They always, we saw that, they cut Chef Def neck, had him looking like a Pez dispenser over there. That looked real. We saw people get shot in the head and shot. And it looked like, it didn't look like somebody made it with a B movie, a Quentin Tarantino with blood squirting out, like, what I'm saying, Kill Bill shooting up to the top of the roof. We know that's exaggerated, though, but it's fake. But so they do try to make it look a little more realistic with the special effects, makeup. We see Tariq eyes starting to heal. But I give the special effects, makeup, and costumes. Everybody always dressed great in Power, name brand clothes. It's like a fashion show. We saw Monet with the little fur and walking on the boardwalk with Poppy and all of that stuff. She always G'd up. So I'm gonna give that a 20. I'm gonna give it a 20. And entertainment fun factor, which to me is the most important category out of all of this stuff. We all watch movies, TV shows to have fun, to be entertained. Some of these other three categories can mess that up, though. If it's cheap visuals and cinematography, or the plot is messed up or don't make sense, or it's cheap special effects or makeup or outfits, it will distract you from being entertained because you'll be too busy looking at the other stuff and thinking how messed up it is. Well, this episode was kind of entertaining. Diana and them was dope, and other stuff. But, when I saw Drew and Lil Guap, give each other a hand job, they choked each other out. They bust the membrane real quick. They both of their veins in their head, boy, they was about to have a stroke. They gave each other a stroke. They stroked each other. Let's stroke each other. Anyway, that was kind of corny but funny. But it wasn't meant to be funny. Anyway, a couple other things. It distracted from the entertaining and fun factor to me. But it wasn't the worst. Overall, I'm going to give it about a 15. A 15 on the entertaining and fun factor. 15. So that would give this a 20, 40, 55, 67. So, it's either a 67 or a 6.7. I could round it up to a 7. A little less than a 7, 6.7, or a 67. But that's what I would give 15 using Zeke's math. Entertaining fun factor. See, you commented, you must not have heard when I broke it down. Each is 4 categories. Each category has a top of a 25, which would bring it to 100. You can round it down, take a 0 off, or whatever the case. And there you go. So 67 out of 100. All right. 67 out of 100. Or you could round it down to a 6.7. You know? So, you know. Zeke math. Was he, when it was a 67, it thought it was a 50. It thought it was a 5. But it really was a 67. It didn't know it was that old. Diana, Blue Phoenix, you right. I did make a video about will Diana and Monet take each other out? Will one take the other out? You should check it out. I just made it like last week. But she definitely needed her throat kicked in because she aired out that dirty laundry like it was Rambo. Oh, she took no prisoners, straight up. She took no prisoners. She put everybody on blast except for Poppy. And Poppy was like, why? You like it, the black guys? Both of you? No, Tariq. You messy with Tariq. Oh, you like the little Tawinus, huh? You want a Tawinus? She was ready to fight for that Tawinus, boy. She went to go to court, be there for him. Talking about she was at Zeke game. Huh? I didn't see nobody at the game. I'm playing basketball. I said, where's the family? I don't see family. Everybody that watched this knew this dude was older than 19 from jump, except for him. He never had nobody ever say, man, you had a full-grown beard in 7th grade. What the hell you talking about? You was 10. Dude, you look 35. William Houston, thank you for the super chat. I definitely appreciate it. Make sure everybody put hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS in the comments. I'm doing a $25 Cash App giveaway. Hit the like, subscribe, and you do need to be present in this stream in order to win. Don't leave. I had somebody leave, and then they want to come back and other stuff, and y'all need to stay. When I do this drawing in a couple minutes, if you ain't able to, respond, I'm going to hit the button again. Marcus Willis says Zeke was an original 5 Heartbeat singer. Nights like this, I wish angels would fall down. I still got it. Falling. Nights like this, I wish free throws would fall in. All right, y'all. Let's get ready to do this raffle. All right, let me put it up on the full screen. We got 97 people entered. Let's get 3 more. Let's get 3 more people. If you ain't put in hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS, we got 351 people still here. What's up? 3 more people. Let's get 100 people in this raffle. This is the most people I ever had in a raffle before. Now that is a record. Normally I may have 20, 25 people when I do the numbers. We got 98. Let's get 2 more people to join this raffle. Let's definitely break this record. It's already, I ain't never had 98 people participate. Let's get 2 more people. Hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS if you haven't already. And let's go. We got 200 likes in the 1 hour. That's a record. I don't think I've had 200 likes before in a live stream in 1 hour. So that is a record that I know of. I don't remember exactly how many people I've had. I know I've had 600-700 or something like that before, when I did a boxing match in the NBA All-Star game a couple years ago, before YouTube came and hit me with the kibosh. All right, we got 102 people entered into this raffle. I'm about to push the button. We're all gonna watch who wins live, okay? Y'all see this? I'm about to hit draw. Let's hit that draw. Boom, look at that. Oh, Chloe. I almost thought Brillo won for a second. But Chloe came through with the clutch. Chloe, are you live? Chloe, what is up? If you hear, Chloe, say here in the chat. Type here if you are here, Chloe. You do have to be here. Chloe, make sure you type here in the chat. Because if you're not here, I am going to draw again. Did Chloe type something yet? I don't see it. Gina, anybody seen Chloe? He said I won then. Chloe ain't here. Chloe, where you at? She went to bed. Look like Chloe ain't here. What is it? 120. I'm going to give to the end of this minute to see if Chloe types here. All right. Nobody seen Chloe. If Chloe ain't here, you missed out, Chloe. You left. Y'all got to stay to the end for this drawing. You can't leave. Don't fall asleep. And that means everybody has a chance to type in hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS, because I'm about to spin it again. So if you ain't already entered, go ahead and type it in. All right, let me go ahead. I'm about to do it. Damn, Chloe. Nice picture, though. But you wasn't here. You gotta be in it to win it, little mama. She getting her donut glazed. Well, hey, that might be better than what I was offered. I ain't gonna lie. I might have left too. Thought I was a donut. You tried to glaze me. All right, Chloe. Damn. You wasn't here, Shorty. Shorty. We got 107 people now. I'm about to hit it. Let's see. Hold on. Let me look at the time. Make sure I hit it on the. It's 1 hour, 23 minutes. When we get this stream to 124, I'm going to hit it. So it's about 40 seconds. 40 seconds to get a couple more people in if you want. Make sure y'all subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. Join this. Hey, I'm not even going to say it. Anybody that's a member and y'all enjoy being a member, chatting, watching movies, making friends, tell some people about your experience, because people think I just be trying to like self-promote or make stuff up. Y'all say what y'all experience is. If you don't like it, you can speak on that too. But as y'all see, anybody whose name is green is a member of this channel, and I very much appreciate it. I definitely do appreciate y'all. All right. I'm about to go ahead and do the raffle. Let's see. If y'all want to be a member, you can check in the first thing in my description box. And I also will put the link if you all want to join the membership again. Here's the link. If you want to join this channel, be a member. I definitely chat, talk with people. We joke, laugh. It's a real cool community. We got a lot of different things we talk about, share, watch movies, power. It's dope. All right. We got 113 people. Here go the draw. Let's see who gonna win. I hope that you here. Draw. Whoa, Steve Haskins. Wow. Steve, are you here? Steve be in the Discord. Hey, man. Yeah, you should have been came through, bro. But it's good. You here now. Glad to have you. Is Steve here? As much as Steve be talking in the Discord, Steve might have took his ass to sleep and go miss out. Steve, you need to type in here. Okay, Steve is here. He just gave the little strength. You're supposed to type in here. I almost thought you wasn't here, man. Well, it don't show every single name, Slim. All right, Steve. I got you, man. Congrats on winning the raffle. Damn, man. Out of 117 people, man. That's what's up, man. Thanks. That's definitely a record number of people to join a raffle. I appreciate y'all, Steve. I can send you the 25 with Cash App. Just give it to me in Discord, and I'll send you the $25 Cash App. And that's what's up, man. Congrats. And, appreciate everybody for participating. I'm getting ready to wrap this up. My rating for this episode technically was a 67 or a 6.7. You can round it up to a 7, or you can round it down to a 6.5. Either way, I'm in between a 6.5 and a 7. It has some great moments. It has some moments that, like Arsenio Hall said, things that make you go, ooh, 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 ooh. Things that make you go, Anyway, congrats, Steve, for winning. I'm definitely going to be in the Discord after this. Ray, I already know you ready to chop it up. Everybody else, it was like, 20-something people in there chatting the Discord after this episode. This last episode rating on a scale of 100, I gave it a 67, which you can round down to a 6.5, or you can round up to a 7, or you could leave it at a 67, which would be equal to a 6.7. A lot of people say, you always give stuff a 7 because it's not the worst, but it's not the best. A 7, to be honest, is a good rating. It's a good rating because it's very few things that's always a 9 or a 10. And if I say something is a 9 or a 10, then y'all know that stuff is fire. It's good. Okay? And if I say it's a 7, that means it's all right. It's worth watching. You might enjoy it. You'll have a good time. It's not the worst. It's not the best, but it ain't the worst. A 5 is mediocre. A 5 is mediocre. A 7 is better than that. So, it is what it is. But we'll be up in Discord. We'll talk about it some more. I'll be in there for a minute. I've been up all night, though, all day. Everybody in Discord, we already talked. Y'all already know where I was at and what I've been doing. So definitely appreciate it. I'm going to share a couple more pictures and videos in Discord, too. Hey, I appreciate everybody for coming through, watching this early morning, late night, depending on if you think like Zeke or not, where you decide which one it is. I think it's the morning, but it's night. It's dark. I don't know. Which is it? You know. Nah, if an episode was a 7, if episode 7 was a 7, then 8 was an 8.5 to a 9. No, it wasn't. Oh my goodness. So then what was episode 5 then? If this episode was a 9, what was episode 5 and 6? I mean, what when you all rate stuff like, what did you rate The Sopranos? What do you rate The Wire? If this episode was a 9, what do you rate The Sopranos and The Wire? It's just 1 point better than this. What about Power Book 3? It wasn't better than this? I don't know. I sound like I ran through. Hey, honey. Hey, let me tell you something, hon. I didn't smoke Newports. I smoked Camels unfiltered, okay? I haven't smoked 5 packs. I smoke 20 packs a day, hon. 100 squares. I chain smoke, honey. You want to smoke? I smoke Marlboro Reds. So I'll be here tomorrow. Hey, hon. Hey, Bruce. Your ruler. Your ruler is Bruce, honey. Hey, Bruce. Smoke. I don't smoke squares. I roll them. I roll my own squares. Hi, hon. That's funny. Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all make me laugh, man. You give me a good laugh, Brucey. Hey, Brucey. You want to go out to dinner? Huh? Smoking or non? That's all I wanted to know. Is it smoking or non? Book 3 is the worst of the books. Nth about it is better than the original or book 3. So you like sensationalism. You like stuff that don't make sense, but it look good on the screen. That's fine. I like stuff that looks good on the screen, but it needs to make sense. You can't just put a bunch of flashy stuff up there and it falls apart. You probably get nice clothes from the wig store, the Chinese store. They look good, but they fall apart real quick. When you take it out and really look at it and wear it, it fall apart. It don't last. Hey, I like it to last. Anyway, book 3 is the best of, well, if you don't count the first, if you do every season of the Power Universe separately, book 3 season 1 is definitely better than book 2 season 1 and book 2 season 2. And it's better than at least the last 2 or 3 seasons of Power. At least it's better than the last 2 seasons. I'd have to look into the other seasons, but I know that book 3 to me was written very well. It did have mistakes. Nobody's perfect. People make mistakes, even though they write in the stuff and may make up stuff or whatever. It does have mistakes. Very few things are perfect. That's what makes like The Sopranos so good. It had very few mistakes. Very few. The Wire didn't have as many mistakes. Snowfall doesn't have that many. They made more mistakes the last season than they did the first couple seasons. So, we'll see. What is Mecca gonna eat now? Chef is gone. He gonna be ordering DoorDash. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm about to go and chat with everybody in Discord for a little bit. Everybody, have a good evening. And I'll see y'all later tonight. I'll have my normal setup going. I won't be in the dark. And I'll have a couple of little pictures and things ready to elaborate on. I may even bring a couple guests up. We'll see. So, all right, everybody, be safe out there. Wear your mask. Don't stay away from the squares. Don't smoke squares. Send them to me, okay? All right, y'all. Y'all be good out there. Safe. Peace. I'm out. Deuces.